escaped Moria. +1 power. That's what these things are, power.
As the shadow of Sauron moves across the land, Lord J.R.R. and his horsemen must defend the villages of Rohan.
Okay, as you can see, you can play as a fellowship and then it switches off to J.R.R. and Rohan and all those kind of places, then just keeps switching and switching. And for every territory that you conquer, it gives you a bonus, like this one. It says so right in this blank space, plus 10% resources, which means, well, I'll show you later. I'm not going to go for that one. That one means plus 20 command. This thing right here is your command, which means that's how many troops you can have. And this one is +1 power, which gives you, well, powers. Command is very important, so I'm going to go ahead and pick Rohan. Makes sense. And let's go into battle.
Rohan lies at the center of Middle-earth. These horselands have long been the site of war and conflict, but its people now seek peace and freedom.
And they shall have it. Okay, not every...
Must be prepared for war. Everyone able should stand ready to defend Rohan.
Yep, that one's important for...
Forces at work that trouble our king and plague these lands.
Okay, so the way this game works, over time you build up an army, and that army stays with you throughout throughout the levels. Here is your fortress. You can also get a castle too. Click on one of these spaces and you can make a building. Right now we need resources, so we're going to build a farm. Resources right here, command points right there. These little ones right here, we can make a tower. That way when the enemy attacks, we can be ready. And as you explore the area, the darkness will be lifted. And right here, on some levels, if you click this, heroes will appear and you can click them and bring them. But it doesn't really happen right now. So, archers from the archery range can be important, but since we're playing as Rohan for the horse lords and stuff, we want to build stables. Probably should have built another farm though, but I'm just displaying how everything works. Okay. If I remember correctly, if I go across these places, I can find peasants. Oh, I don't want to make archers. I'm gonna skip this middle one because I don't want the archers. Now this thing right here, this is a settlement, which is kind of like one of these things, only it's limited on what you can make. Right here, if you're playing as the good guys, you can make a farm as soon as you have enough resources, which I do right about now. It just gives you extra resources and stuff. And now, one more thing. It says I have 60 out of 100 population, but 5, 10, 15, there are only 20 units. That's because, if I remember correctly, these people are worth 15 command points. So I have to space those out pretty evenly as possible. See right here, if you click on a building, I can get this unit. It tells me all my information. Cost 540 resources, command points 15. Strong versus swordsman, and weak versus pikemen and monsters. And, oh yeah, farms get peasants, but peasants are cheap and not very good. So I'm gonna just skip them for now, and like I said, stay with the horse people. Rohirrim, if you want to get technical. Farms and anything that makes resources very, very important. Like, you can see, 2 farms means you get a bonus. I wish I could put my mouse over, but if you read it, food bonus, reduced cost of cavalry. The more farms you have, the cheaper the cavalry is, which is important for Rohan because the horsemen are your most important people. And now this farm costs more than this farm because this one's out in the open while this one's a part of your fortress or encampment or however you want to say it. Alright, 3 farms should be enough for the Rohirrim warriors. So, I'm going to go ahead and start exploring. Find out where their encampment is. It's right there, by the way. Like I said, I know this game. and see if I can rescue some of my peasants. Or build another encampment. Do I want to? Yeah. It will help in the long run. Yeah! Now, this is something that gets me. Some of the voices for the characters, they're the actors who say it. But there are some who don't. Like J.R.R. That's obviously not the same actor. Ah, this thing right here. That is an outpost. It costs 600, so I can't build it. But it's pretty much a mini base. You get the citadel, this thing, that's a citadel, plus 3 build points. I don't know if I want it right now. This is going to be a quick level. I just need to get a few more horsemen. I think one more after this will do. So I'm just going to go ahead and explore some more. Maybe this isn't the level that rescues peasants. I know there's one level where you have to rescue peasants. Aha! And I'm fighting against Isengard because this point in the story, they've already betrayed you. Click on the enemy units to see their health. Click on your unit to see your health. Ah, treasure. Of course they get the treasure. I don't need it all that much, but still helps. Now for horse people, it causes you damage, but it causes them more damage if you just run them over like this. Although it probably is better to start using your sword. They're going north, which means they're probably about to attack me. I don't want to lose any of my troops already, so you're going to regroup, they're going to attack, and my tower is going to take them out. Oh boy, you're in quite the predicament, aren't you, J.R.R? Okay, 75, 80, 90, which means I'll have 10 extra points. And I think the yeomen, the archers, are 15. Oh, I should probably retreat with my troops. Aw, you're attacking my farm? How dare you? Alright, go ahead and regroup. Ah, they are 15, so I can't recruit them. But I can recruit peasants, but they're not really all that useful. Alright, you know what? Go ahead and heal up, J.R.R. And we are going to attack. And I'm getting 5 points because of J.R.R.'s passive thing, which means any nearby units gets killed and I get money. It's very nice. Alright, so we're about to approach the enemy fortress, or however you want to pronounce it. What I usually do is kill as many enemies as possible, starting with archers. Archers they're dicks, okay? And then what I usually do is once most of the enemy units are gone, I attack the citadel. Because the citadel, nope, jeez, gotta kill them first. The citadel is what makes you able to build on these plots. I should probably apologize for all those who already know how to play this game, but for all those who don't know, wait, I think I said that right. For all those who do know how to play, I'm sorry. For all those who don't know how to play, you're welcome. Alright, anyway, the citadel, I always go for that first because that's what makes you and your enemy able to build. So if you destroy this first, they can't build towers to oppose you or rebuild structures after you've already destroyed them. Alright, you should kill these. Okay, you're already killing them. And everyone seems to be doing something, so usually sometimes I split them off into groups, like one unit attack this, another attack that, and so on. But the citadel has a lot of hit points, so it does take a while to destroy. That's why I'm having everyone attack at once, that way, you know, it goes down faster. And of course I'm gonna lose a lot of troops. And usually after what I always used to do is I would destroy all the buildings but one and keep like J.R.R. close by and then rebuild my army. But to save time, I'm just gonna end it after after winning this level. And I can always rebuild my army later on. And yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Oh, what's going on over here? Ooh, who's gonna win? Another thing you might want to watch out for. While you're off fighting your battle, the enemy could be attacking you, like they are right now. And if they get the upper hand, right now they only have 1 unit, so I'm not worried. But if they have their whole army attacking and they destroy you before you destroy them, you'll lose, and that will cause issues. But I won this battle, so it does not matter what they do. If they lose all of their fortresses and outposts and stuff, they lose the battle automatically. All their troops die and all that. It's quite nice.
The enemies have fallen.
Yes, they have. Okay, so that was level 2. Victorious. Now you are familiar with how the game works. Here are all the stats and stuff. I don't care about those. I only care about my heroes and units and stuff and how they do. Oh, I forgot. I can name my units. I completely forgot about that. You can't rename heroes, obviously, but you can rename your units. I'm gonna name this one Sanctor after me. You know what? Ryan, just because he's my bro. And Taylor, because he is also my bro. Just 2 more people. I'm not sure. I'll go with my name for the character in my story. My book that I'm writing. Who do I want this guy to be named? Bob. After my daddy. Alright, so these are the units that are going to stick with me throughout the entire thing. If they die, I will be heartbroken. Most of them are most likely going to die. But I want to... Let's take wagers on who we think is going to make it to the end. Or at least who's going to die last. I'm just going to go ahead and say Sanctor just because it's me. I hope you die. Jerk face. Alright, next level.